What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we back again for another episode review of Girl. Anyway, um, girl, it's always something with me, baby. I've been up in here cleaning up. I'm so tired. So I came up here a little bit late. That's what it was. I just been cleaning. I had lost track of time. I'm trying to arrange stuff and everything, and girl, a lot. But anyway, because it's my free weekend. So let me get some stuff done. But anyway, we back again for another episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. This season 5, episode 4, Lowdown, Dirty Shade. I'm just going to put this out here for right now. Baby, I'm only halfway through the episode and I'm a little bored. I don't know what's going on. I think maybe they shouldn't have went on that long ass break and came back the way that they came back. Because we thinking that, of course, we always thinking that, we was finna get some new shit, but we getting the same old shit. Okay, and it's clearly the continuation of a recent season, but, it is what it is. Honestly, I'm gonna be quite real with y'all. I just feel like, maybe because, like I said, I was doing a lot, but I just feel lately, like I'm getting kind of over reviewing or talking about these reality shows, especially these ones that goes into the umpteenth season and there been no progression. And in this show, there really has been no progression. Because if you go back and you look, we've been talking about the same thing for at least 2.5 seasons. We have, okay? And it's boring. It's boring. The episode starts off with Tisha and Marcel. They going back up there to the spot where they putting up Scott Manor. Baby, they've been putting up Scott Manor for the last since this season, this show came on, okay? And ain't shit happen. They don't know when stuff gonna happen. They using the excuse of Miss Girl coming in the pandemic and stuff or whatever. Yeah, that's literally partly to blame. But what was going on prior to that? Y'all couldn't get y'all stuff together. You couldn't get the contractors together. You couldn't get the architecture stuff together. It's just a mess at this point, and you wanted Kimmy and Scott, Maurice to, be invested and all up into that. Baby, hell no, because I'd be mad because I'd be expecting to be up in the place by now. Okay, where is my East Wing at? On Beauty and the Beast, was they not supposed to go to the East Wing? You can go everywhere except for the East Wing. I gotta look it up. Okay, but anyway, I was in my Disney bag. Y'all wanna know what movie I just got through watching though? I was looking at, I found it because I had it for a minute. See, this how I don't really care about the episode right now. This how I had the movie X, the horror movie. Baby, at first I was like, what is this? Because I didn't know Brittany Snow was up in there showing her titties the way that she was up in there showing her titties. I said, is this the reason why you and your man finna get a divorce? But he was on Selling Tampa. Not Selling Tampa, but Selling the OC. And it was a lot of mess with him anyway. And after I seen that, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised that they getting a divorce. And I'm talking about him on Selling the OC. But, also Kid Cudi was up in there. I said, bitch, that shit was a fucking man fuck. Because I didn't expect all that shit to go on. Now I need to go see Pearl, okay? I need to go see Pearl. Because Miss Pearl got a story to tell. Mama is crazy. But anyway, it was cool. Back to the show. I don't even know how we got on there. Tisha gonna put out there that, she gonna go ahead and invest in Miss Wanda's food truck. More so, it's not trying to hit that shit. And I'm 100% on Marcel's side. I don't care who you are. I am not about to invest in something that I don't see actually happening. Somebody who doesn't have a thorough business plan. Somebody that is not showing me that you're 100% serious. Somebody that does not even have a freaking food truck that look like it works. I'm trying to do a business, baby. I'm not going to no fucking dirty ass used lot and getting some raggedy ass truck to fucking refurbish and all that shit and put old girl, fuck that shit. I'm getting top of the line stuff, okay? That's just like the type of person I am. When I do stuff, I don't do it until I'm comfortable, until I can afford it or whatever, because until then I will go without it. I will do whatever it is that I have to do to make sure everything is together and everything, I don't have no major hiccups, okay? So I'm not finna get no refurbished shit. I don't buy refurbished shit. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, okay? And I don't want to sound bougie or whatever. I go on the website or I go to the store to get a computer, to get a TV. Bitch, I'm not getting one that was refurbished, that came back. Because, bitch, 9 out of 10, it was some shit that was wrong with that. And I'm not finna fuck around and get that shit and then have to bring that back and spend more money to get another one. I should have just got the new one, just waited. You know, and then he was like, it ain't even got no battery up in it. She was like, well, my mama said she put the battery in and it worked, and she rode it around the block and in the community. I was with Marcel. Did she show you a video doing it? Because I wouldn't trust shit coming out of goddamn Wanda mouth. And anything, Wanda doing whatever she got to do that she can get money out of Tisha and Marcel. And she know who to hit. She know to hit Tisha because Tisha is not going to say no to her. Tisha is scared of her. That's what it feel like. And Marcel was like, I just don't want to do that. Well, why is it that you okay with, go ahead and giving Martell a second chance, but you don't want to do nothing with my mama? It is a difference. Yes, I get, first of all, I wouldn't be working with neither one of them. In my honest opinion, after you come at me the way that you came at me and on such a public platform, and that's what people keep on forgetting. Y'all are on TV, and this show has probably gotten bigger than what they thought it would be, and so therefore it's a lot of eyes everywhere that's watching and seeing the bullshit that y'all saying, right? And it can affect y'all business, and people don't understand. You get on TV like this, you got these Facebook forums, you got all these news coming out in the blogs and all this mess. Of course, it can affect your business any type of way, whether it's positive or negative. It's just it either or, And so you get on TV and you trying to, because you do have people that will not work with somebody based on their personal character and not their professional character. And some people that would not work with a person based on both, okay? And you get on TV because you get called out about you cheating and all this other stuff. So therefore, you assume or you put out there that I cheated, and not just cheated with one person, but 20 plus people. And my wife hit this shit, and I'm supposed to be okay with this. It could have affected my business. People could be looking at me like this, and all the people that's probably, like they doing now, talking shit about him and all that stuff. And I'm not trying to sympathize with this man, but I see what it can do. Because I do feel like Marcel is full of shit. I do feel like he a shit ass person. I feel like all the men on this show is, to be honest, all right? There is not one redeeming quality about none of these men on this show. I'm just saying, okay? You got that going on, and you expect me to... You put the bug out there to help damage my reputation. You help spark up rumors that probably was just going around in Huntsville to now be going around everywhere, okay? And so now you want to come back and you want to work with us? Girl, fuck that. I want to let that motherfucker come. Bitch, hell no. You can apologize and you can say, oh, I was doing this and it was at a time where I was going through some shit. But if we friends or whatever, why hit me below the fucking belt and I do shit to you like that because you fucked up? Hell no. Let me tell you something. If we ever become, anybody that's watching, and we ever cross paths and we ever become cool and you do some foul ass shit to me and you say some dumb ass shit to me, baby, it's over and done with. Don't ever ask, can we get a second chance? Because I don't do that shit. I used to do second chances back in the day, and one of them bitches burnt me twice. And so therefore, no more second chances. I just can't do that. I just can't do that. Bitch, it's just lesson learned. And then in his situation, he looking more so on the business side. Wanda can't get him nothing. Financially, investment-wise, I don't feel like they're going to get a return on the profit the way that they want. It's not going to do anything for them or whatever. But with Martell, he good at the certain business or whatever he was doing. So I guess he looking at that part of it. And honestly, I don't understand why Marcel trying to push this whole thing with Martell either. Because I just don't see them being cool like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't see them back to where they used to be. It's awkward between them. So, Tisha gonna go down there and have a little sit down with him and see what's good about that. Meanwhile, you got Martell going to meet up. Well, having my what's her name, Melnika, come through to one of the building sites where he's supposed to be building a house or whatever, and trying to talk to her And I don't know, like something about this, it just felt stupid and it felt messy. I don't even know if it was truly necessary. And but you want to know who I actually blame for this? I blame Kimmy's ass. Because, you know, in the last couple of seasons, we realized, or I've come to realize, Kimmy is really fucking messy. Kimmy is the goddamn charade of the show. You know, and I like Kimmy. Out of all of the women, I actually like Kimmy the best, okay? But Kimmy is a messy ass bitch. And I just realized that like a couple of seasons ago. You know, last season, of course, and this season for sure. Because there was no reason when you went and you sat down with Mel that Kimmy had to tell Melody that Melnika was down there in Atlanta with Martell. Okay? And you knew that was gonna open up the floodgate for goddamn Melody to put her opinions out there. And you know, they making it seem as though Melody is starting a rumor about Melnika by saying that, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they sleeping together, her and Martell. And I don't know if I would say it's a rumor. I think that she just said it like, you know, I wouldn't, you know, like, okay, but I could see it picking up legs and picking up steam. But, you know, and if it does, I would blame fucking Kimmy, because Kimmy can't keep her motherfucking mouth shut, because Kimmy then took it from Melody, then took it to goddamn Destiny and Tisha, who then took it to goddamn Martell, and now Martell then took it to Melnika. So yeah, that's how a rumor forms. So I'ma just put it like that. Yeah, it is a rumor, but Kimmy didn't need to say that to nobody. Destiny didn't need to tell it to Martell, okay? Because I felt like she was just being messy as well, too. They could have just let that shit die down, especially if you don't believe that shit. Especially if you said that lady was in a relationship herself. She was married. Nobody else I have heard was talking about it. I mean, granted, I don't live in Huntsville, but I haven't seen in the blogs people saying, but maybe because I'm not looking, I haven't seen in the blogs people saying that Mel and Melnika and Martell possibly fucking around on each other. No, I have not been seeing that. So I don't know why they making this part such a fucking big deal. I mean, it's a little messy, or are they trying to get some drama going? Melnika did what I would have did, bitch. I'm paying that shit dust. I don't have an issue with that lady. I don't know nothing negative about that lady. You know, just make sure you get the facts right. Yes, I did work your wedding. Yes, I did overhear that somebody, my assistant, was trying to say that you was trying to talk to her, all that shit. But I ain't seen nothing. And so because of the messiness, I backed out, put my mama in charge, and it wasn't 2 weeks before the wedding. It was months. It was a month or so before the wedding. Okay, and that's all she cleared up. And we realized, and like I said, they did fuck. They fucked back in the day. Okay? And so, you know, again, I wouldn't be surprised if something did happen. But the way that Melnika came off, like, I believe Melnika over fucking Martell. You know, but then again, everybody can lie. Okay? And I'm just like, everybody just being messy. We just really seeing how everyone messy. Not just Martell, not just Marceau, not just Tisha, not just Destiny, Melody, and everybody else, okay? Everybody, Kimmy, okay? Everybody is fucking messy. And to be quite honest, Melody could have kept that to herself too, because it do make it seem as if you a little bitter, you feel a little some way, because even if Martell was fucking around with Melnika, what's it to you? To be quite honest, what's it to you? Because that ain't your man. He's single. That ain't got nothing to do with you, ma'am. Okay, so moving on from that, you know, Melody go meet up with, well, her mama come over there and meet up with her. I don't know, something about that scene just felt a little unorganic, okay, inauthentic. And Miss Van, you messy as fuck too. You messy as hell too. Like I said, I'm everybody getting the shots. Listen, everybody's fucking messy on this show. You know, and we want to say Miss Wanda is messy with some of the stuff that she do. Miss Wanda is outwardly messy. Miss Wanda is directly messy. We ain't gotta like, is she? She ain't putting on the little front. We just know, bitch. As soon as she open up her mess. Miss Van got a way of being shady and messy a little bit. But people that probably don't catch up on it or think that she doing it and probably just believe everything that she say, because she got a calm, cool demeanor, like she a real good Christian lady, and she go to church every Sunday, and she probably direct Bible studies on Wednesday nights. That's what she gives, okay? She gives as if she not into the drama, but she is. Because you sitting down there with your daughter, you're talking about interviews that you're doing, and I understand that you got thrown in this whole situation with the whole Scott's brothers and Mark, and I just don't understand that. I'm just gonna say this, Miss Vanessa, you putting up that t-shirt, what was it? Wifey Teen Wife or some shit like that. T-shirt or whatever, and then you saying that, oh, I wasn't really trying to be shady. I mean, it was like Q shade or whatever, but it was more so like a marketing ploy. It was a marketing ploy. I said, girl, you was being shady. Marketing ploy my ass. Well, thank you, mama, for doing that, because it sure did bring people to the side, and you know, them t-shirts ain't been out for a year, so, you know, and they just started bringing people to the side, and I said, ooh, something about Mel and her mama annoyed me in this scene. I don't know what it is, but something about it just annoyed me in that scene. I said, something in this little conversation ain't really right. But then, you know, you put up, and then here's my thing. You don't want to be a part of the drama. And then, Mel, you feel some type of way. You know, you glad your mama's out there getting a little shine, doing her little interviews or whatever. That's fine, okay? But you don't want to be part of the drama. You don't want her to be part of the drama because of what's going on with you, so she get wrapped up in it or whatever. But yeah, she's engaging in it. You putting up these t-shirt posts, and you know, and it's a direct shade shot at the Scots. And so don't act surprised when you see them retaliate by putting up stuff. And you know, sometimes people don't know how to just put up shit and you know, take a little cute shade. Sometimes we go a little bit deeper, especially when we feel like, oh, so you really playing, huh? Okay, so Marcel put up a picture of these you know, what was it, Coke bottles with the names on it, and one had Vanessa, one had Scott. And she was like, well, actually, that's what Mark did, okay? Mark showed me that picture a long time ago, and told me basically that his mama said that, you know, she see him marrying a woman named Vanessa. I said, what? And she said, so I had sent that to Tisha, and she was like, yeah, that is what his mama did say. And I'm sitting here like, what? And then, you know, she was like, and see, that's what made me mad, you know, with Martell, because Martell knew the situation, what was going on, and he knew the truth. And he got up there at the reunion acting like, you know, trying to be on the Scott side and all this stuff. What is it? Because you're trying to get back in with them? You're trying to get back in with them? 9 out of 10, that's what it is. Because when he sat down with Tisha, that's all they was talking about too at one point. And I was like, why y'all talking about this? Why are y'all talking about Vanessa and Mark's relationship? Who gives a fuck? Okay? He ain't never coming on the show. She ain't gonna never admit that she had a goddamn relationship with this man. And at this point, it's not even fucking interesting. The only thing that I felt like was a fucking lie was the fact that they had a sex tape. Other than that, Vanessa and Mark was very much in a goddamn relationship. At this point, I'm gonna fucking say it. Vanessa is lying. Okay? She gives me lying tease on this whole situation. Friends my ass. Bitch. I said, everybody's messy. It is. I said, y'all got to get over it. Y'all have got to grow the fuck up, okay? Baby, give me back my old reality shows where the mamas didn't really have that much to say. And if they did have some shit to say, they was coming at their kids' throat. Baby, y'all remember Braxton Family Values? Miss E used to get them motherfuckers together. I slapped the piss out your ass. I said, yes. Get them together. You better okay, grown-ass woman, and she put them in their place. Give me that, okay? Give me something like that. And then she played the background. You know, she did her interviews and shit when she needs to do her interviews or whatever. But mama wasn't participating in the mess. Not like these regular-ass mamas these days on these shows. Girl, it's a lie. A lie. Gone out of the good days. So, Martell go meet up with Tisha at Black, okay? And just to have a little conversation about getting back in on scope, okay? Because y'all remember, Tisha is now the majority owner, okay? And I was like, all right, girlfriend, do what you gotta do. But I feel as though it really was no reason to meet up with him because y'all was already gonna go ahead and give him back his position. And that's exactly what happened. But when they first sat down, you know, they doing a little small talk and how you been, how you doing, everything okay? Okay, cool. And then here come Tisha. So, how you and your mother-in-law been? Okay, your ex-mother-in-law, has she been? How you? I'm sitting here like, why you want to know that? Oh, because she wanted a reason to bring up the whole situation with the t-shirt. And she said, because you know, Vanessa, she posted me on her Instagram or whatever, talking about the t-shirt that, yeah, it was a t-shirt that was Melodies, okay? And I brought a lot of traffic and a lot of sales to that line again. I said, bitch, I probably would have said the same thing. Okay, since you want to play games, let me say that. I brought you some sales. But, you know, talking about that, we get into the whole Marcel and Mark and Vanessa, and you know, Miss Vanessa used to work at Scout, and Mark and Vanessa had something going on. They was in a relationship. She ain't want Marcel, or I should say Mr. Marcel, to know. I said, honestly, and I'm looking at Martell, I said, you fake laughing like a motherfucker. But then I realized what it was. Martell, even though he kind of engaged in it, time I saying, you know, yeah, when they was dating, you know, her boyfriend, I said, now shut it down right there, okay? But then that little fake ass laugh that he was doing because he really didn't want to be involved in the shit. And I kind of picked up on that. And Martell messy as hell, but I really did feel like he did not want to be involved in that shit, what they talking about, what Tisha was trying to pull up. Because he know Mel about to run down on her mama. So that's just what it is. You know, talking about the Scout situation and what is it that she feels, or I should say he feels that he could have brought to Scout, and she had to get that man together. You know, he like, I just want to do more things. You know, we can do more than just building hotels and all this stuff and make it $1 billion company. She said, but let me just tell you this. When you was there and by the time you left, we was in the negative. And then I came on board for real, and we now multi-million-dollars. I said, bitch. Martell was just sitting there like this. Yeah, okay. I said, pick that jaw up a little bit, okay? They doing fine without you. You just need something to put your foot back in it to make it seem like you doing something. I just don't understand why Martell just won't go ahead and, you know, start his own shit, okay? But I mean, I guess they started together, but, you know, like Tisha said, you're going to be working underneath me because she going to be the boss. He said, I mean, if I got to work underneath a woman, you know, I mean, that's no problem. I said, well, why you had to put it out there like that? Because y'all know he's sexist. Y'all know he misogynistic as fuck. Y'all know that. It hurt his ego to say some shit like that. But, anyway, Tisha was talking about the whole, putting out there 20 women that, you know, we supposedly fucked around with, Marceau and Maurice or whatever, and, you know, how damaging that can be, and you have to choose your words wisely, and, you know, how I know you're not gonna say that. And I believe that Martell was really going through some things, and, like, I believe Martell was really hurt back then because, you know, he just got caught cheating, and he had the baby, so he was just lashing out on everybody. I'm sitting here like, Tisha, just go ahead and say it's cool. Because that's literally what she did. Martell can come back and work for them. That's it. And Martell go kick it with the boys. They go kick it with the boys. And, you know, they talking about what's going on with the kids, what's going on with him and Melody. And, you know, him and Melody, they're cool for right now. She done eased up a little bit on some of the things that she wasn't doing or allowing him to do. Like allowing the kids to speak to him multiple times a day instead of just, you know, in the morning or in the afternoon or whatever. And I said, what? I wanted to see their custody agreement or whatever plan that they had in stock because, baby, y'all, you only letting the kids speak to him once or twice a day. Like, if the kids want to speak to daddy, let them call daddy whenever they want to talk. All right, that's none of my business. And then here come Marcel. You know, Marcel was like, I mean, you can't find all the affection up in your kids. You dating anybody? I said, give the man time to fucking heal. He don't need to be dating right now, to be honest, because that man is not healed himself. He has not healed himself. I was like, damn, Marcel. Okay. Child, so basically when Marcel was saying that, he was just making a joke or whatever because, when he told Tisha, he was telling Tisha, making it seem like they was going on a date. She was going on a date with Martell and all that stuff. And that's what he was talking about. Anyway, so they get into seeing how that went. The meeting went well. And, Tisha's role basically is the one that's basically bringing people down to size, okay? Martell is more so about just doing certain things, and Tisha's about doing stuff on a budget. And so Tisha is needed in that aspect. And I appreciate that because let me tell you something. When Tisha was talking to Destiny about that whole booth situation shit and the suites or whatever, in that particular scene, it made me realize, yeah, Tisha dude, she is kind of smart to a certain extent. She did go to school. She's not dumb. She's just dumb in her relationship. That's just what it is. She's just not smart in her relationship. Because ain't no way in hell I put up with the shit that she putting up with Marcel and trying to disguise it as if, everything's good and that's what we agreed upon. Hell no. But she's not a stupid woman. You know what I'm saying? And I'm kind of feel mad that she allowed herself to be portrayed that way, though. Because the lady know what she talking about, and obviously Marcel sees some value in her a little bit when it comes to that because, he quick to say, bitch, no, you can't fuck with us. But, he was like, yeah, her input is needed. And so they talked about that shit. I really don't care. But then Martell get up there talking about the whole Vanessa shit. And of course, we talk about the fact that he put that post up because he felt as though Vanessa put that post up of Tisha to being messy. Martell was like, you don't think it was being sweet or whatever? I said, no, Martell, it wasn't. She was being shady. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I don't even like, I'm not even team this or team that. But baby, the facts are there. Everybody in this situation is being shady. Ain't nobody trying to be sweet or nice to anybody, okay? So it was a petty situation. And Marcel messy ass got her back. And see, I was with Marcel with the post or whatever. I said that was kind of fucked up, kind of messy. But then, she started it. So, hey, it is what it is. But y'all literally sitting there talking about this woman's relationship. And that's the part that I don't agree with. Because I don't hear Vanessa, unless I just don't be picking up on shit. I don't hear Vanessa talking about y'all relationships like that and talking about who you possibly been with or whatever. But y'all keep on putting Vanessa and Mark's relationship out there as if it's what? We don't give a fuck. If the lady don't want to admit that she was in a relationship with that man, she ain't got to. What is it to you? You, your fucking brother, y'all fucking bitches at this point when y'all coming out here talking about this shit. And it's like you're trying to shame her. You're trying to shame her to the fact that she was with your brother. Okay, she was with a younger man because I'm pretty sure he was younger than her. Oh, the fuck well. That says more about her in a good way because listen, Miss Mama still got it. Miss Mama can still pull. Now, why you trying to shame her? What about your brother? He the one that was fucking around with her allegedly. Allegedly. So ain't he being shamed in the process too? You can't shame her without shaming him because he was in a relationship too. Because that's how they speak on it. They speak on it as if it was this thing to be ashamed of. And Miss Van kind of put play into it too because she won't admit it. But again, she don't have to put her relationship status out there like that. Especially if she done moved past it. And y'all just using it for fucking gossip and fodder and ammunition for this or whatever to throw shots and all this stuff. And you making it a negative. And then for Marcel to sit there and say, oh, she was up in love with him. They was together for a minute. I mean, in love enough for her to be paying his child support. Why the fuck you gonna do some stupid shit like that? That lady ain't really done shit to you for you to be up here putting out business like that. And when I can't say if it's a lie or not. But why would you put that out there? You're making her seem like she basically paying for this man to stay around. You basically putting out there that your brother ain't shit. Your brother literally ain't shit. I hope you realize that. For the shit that you trying to make her feel like she low or whatever and shame because she was allegedly paying somebody else's child support, that goes to show that your brother ain't shit that he couldn't pay his own child support. Or that he allow a woman that ain't really that ain't his wife or that ain't his like that ain't even claiming him to pay his child support. Why would you put that out there like that? That's some bitch shit. I don't like the men on this show. Like, I'm really, ugh. So then it's time for the soft grand opening or whatever, relaunch of Madani and everybody showing up. Now let me tell you about editing. And I need people to y'all got to do a little bit better because sometimes the editing choices be very obvious. So on the commercial, we saw that Scott and Contessa was gonna be there, okay, from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Not Love and Marriage Huntsville, from Married to Medicine, all right? So as people were coming in, we see Destiny, her family, you know, they're up in there. We see Contessa and Scott in there because Contessa had her yellow dress on. Scott was just standing around looking like he looks all the time. And then we see the next scene, in that scene, you know, Destiny is over there talking to Melnika and Martell. And, you know, we see Miss Wanda getting her stuff ready because, of course, she's going to be doing the food truck and cooking or whatever the hell it is that she's doing. We see Tisha and Marceau pull up. And Marceau was me. Marceau was me, bitch. I ain't never said that shit. But he said, well, hell, maybe I should have dressed a little bit better for the occasion or something. And I said, no. I mean, it's a goddamn freaking beauty supply store. Shorts and that shirt work fine, okay? Because, bitch, that's what I would have pulled up in. I'm telling y'all, I never forget. The only time, ooh, girl, I tell this every time when it comes to that dress code. Listen, I don't know how I would do if I had to go to a formal situation, you know what I'm saying, where you have to really dress up. Because, you know, first of all, I don't like my body size, you know, I just don't like it, okay? So that's what I'm doing something about it. You know, I've been losing some pounds or whatever. I told y'all that in my other video. You know, that's the happy point. Cause you know, my shit fluctuates. I lose some pounds and then pack that shit right back on. Okay. But you know, sometimes when you a bigger person, certain stuff just don't look right on you. Or sometimes it may look right, but you just may think that it don't look right. And you gotta literally just get stuff, especially when you're doing formal shit, that actually fits you all the way. You gonna have to get that shit tailored. You know what I'm saying? And so I just don't, I would have to get a personal stylist or whatever, you know, because I'm just a jeans and t-shirt type of girl. That's just how I am. And that's just how it was when I went to Tyler Perry house. Bitch, motherfuckers was up in there dressed down. And I came in there with shorts and a goddamn navy blue t-shirt on. Khaki shorts and a navy blue t-shirt. And I told that motherfucker, well, shit, bitch, what was the dress code? He said, I just want you to come as you are. I said, I mean, that's fine, but I still felt the way. Because I felt like I was the only one there that was still dressed the fuck down. I said, You know, but then a few people started coming in, they wasn't so dressed up, so then I didn't feel so out of place. Just like in Destiny Shop, it was some people that was dressed down. So I was with Marceau. Bitch, you're gonna get what you're gonna get, okay? And so, you know, at this point, what's his name? Martell had asked, so you invited Mel? Because Mel said she was gonna show up anyway. Mel ain't got shit else to do. So, you know, and she wanted to confront Miss Wanda. And she contractually obligated to show up. Destiny said, I'm looking at her, talking about Melnika. And he said, I'm talking about Melody. And she said, so did you like the fact that I painted the cabinets blue, black? I ain't even mad at her. I am not mad at her because, bitch, I'm trying to cut down on the drama. And, baby, maybe if Mel wouldn't have showed her ass up, it wouldn't have been no drama, okay? I don't know. But, because, I mean, all of Destiny people was there. But moving on. Next thing you know, at the end, we see Contessa and Scott walking in and being greeted by, hey! I said, bitch, we already seen them there. They edited that shit out of place, okay? They should have put that scene first and then put the other scene where they was already just standing there inside the store second. I don't know who did the editing, but they need to be fired for that. And then we see Melody's car pull up in that gaudy ass gold Mercedes-Benz truck. That's ugly. I'm sorry. It's ugly. Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all felt about the episode. And I apologize if you felt like it was a little bit too negative. But hey, that's my thoughts right about now. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. And I'll see y'all later. Because next week is going to go down. How you going to try to get your job back with the peoples and now y'all finna get back into a fight? God damn. Anyway, this is why I'm saying they should never even try. I'll see y'all later. Peace.